Susan B. Anthony was an American women's rights activist who was one of the key figures in the women's suffrage and anti-slavery movements in the 18th and 19th centuries. Throughout her life, she advocated for women's labor and voting rights through the National Women's Suffrage Association, an organization campaigning for women's rights which she helped found. 14 years after her death, the 19th Amendment was created in 1920 because of her work, which gave women the right to vote in the United States.
Good morning, DP.
Today, we are talking about Counselor's Corner with Scotty G, 2 of our STN awards,
and the DP Theater Alumni Show.
So let's get started.
I'm Aston.
I'm Awan.
This is DP News.
And it
starts now.
Seniors thinking about SBCC for next year, there is a meeting currently happening in the cafeteria right now for the Orientation and Resource Fair. This is a required step in the SBCC enrollment process, plus free gifts will be given. If this is something you're interested in, make sure to head over right away.
Star sophomores Jude Cotty and Seth Tedeschi were tasked with creating a sport highlight in 3 hours. Here's Seth T with their video and a recap of how that competition went for him and Jude.
So the beauty of the space that you are standing in, this is like 4 different studios in one.
DPNews students Jude Cotty and Seth Tedeschi recently earned the first place award at an STN convention in DPNews history. They competed in the sports commentary, which means they were given an entire game, in this case volleyball, and were required to add graphics, music, voiceovers, and edit it down into 60 seconds. They were also given 3 hours to complete this task.
Lots of tension in the players tonight as the St. Thomas Aquinas were matched up against the Coral Springs Charter in the BCAA Big Championship game. To start off the match, both teams went back and forth and was tight the whole first set. With help from senior Olivia Panico ending with 9 kills in her farewell season, she really made a difference in this game. By the end of the first set, Coral Springs was able to pull away with a close score of 25-19. Starting the second set, the Aquinas were able to bounce back, leading this game to an overtime third set, with help from Zori Brown in her opening season as a freshman, having 11 digs. With the Aquinas taking the second set 25-18, this championship game was getting heated, as the overtime set was here. Getting deep into the third set, there was no clear winner, as both teams were neck and neck, scoring point after point. In the end, the St. Thomas Aquinas took the bounce-back W, winning the third set 15-13. Meredith Dixon was the difference maker for the Aquinas, ending with 7 kills and 2 blocks. Reporting for STN, I'm Jude Cotty.
Awesome job, Jude and Seth. Students in the IB program have been working to generate some new merch for the program. Previously, the merch options are very limited, but now available are fleece vests, sweatpants, socks, and beanies with the IB logo on them. Being a diploma student is not required to order merch. Anyone participating in the IB program can buy merch. Deadline to order is Friday, April 5th by 12 p.m.
The first day of competition at STN was Crazy Eights. Crazy Eights is a group competition in which our team was divided into 2 categories, morning show and documentary. Our documentary team, led by seniors Gabe Castleman, Beck Trauner, and Logan Serber, came out amazing. With the prompt Actions Speak Louder, we went with the theme of ocean pollution and were able to create and produce a documentary in 8 minutes, in just 8 hours. An 8-minute documentary in just 8 hours. The documentary placed 3rd in one of the most competitive categories of the whole convention. You can view the full 8-minute version on our Instagram, but here's the shortened version now.
Waste. Nowadays, every human consumes goods packaged in plastic, discarded, forgotten, left. These plastics wreak havoc on the delicately balanced ecosystem. Social media is flooded with words of warning, yet action is rarely taken. However, there is hope.
I am the ambassador of the Great Pacific Garbage Patch. I'm a marine ambassador. Humanity is at a critical juncture. As plastics break down into microplastics, they enter the food web, and in terrestrial systems, they enter the soil. And in airborne systems, they enter our lungs. So we're studying plastics in the air and plastics in drinking water.
I'm a research scientist here at the Moore Institute for Plastic Pollution Research, and this is our lab. I work a lot in this lab doing microplastics analysis of microplastics in rivers, microplastics in the oceans.
Researchers have it down to a science. Passing it down to the next generation is key.
My motivation is I truly believe that humans are too intelligent to be this irresponsible with such a polluting and persistent material. I think we can do much better. So I'm really motivated by education and working with educators. When it comes to making the world a better place and protecting the environment, every single person has a role to play. A lot of people don't understand how critical.
Flowing down from business into lifestyle, supported by science, perpetuated through education, we can take action.
The deterioration of the environment is the motivator for action because it's the quality of life is equal to the quality of the environment. If your environmental quality deteriorates, your quality of your life will deteriorate. I take action by pushing back against the plastic attack.
Great video, guys. Our DP Theater program is one of a kind. On March 29th, there will be a live stream featuring DP alumni from various classes who, since graduating from high school and college, have all gone to New York City to pursue careers in theater. They are gathering to celebrate their incredible experiences in DP's theater program and the retirement of previous theater teacher Mr. Sayer. The live stream starts at 6:45 p.m. Tickets can be purchased at the link on the screen. Make sure to tune in to see this celebration of our incredible school and amazing alumni. Now here's Aiden with the sports recap.
Thanks, Awan. Varsity girls swimming swept all 3 relays with a team of Natalie Murray, Kay Taylor-Ning, Bryn Graham, and Hannah-Laura Abel winning the 200 medley. Megan Gardner, Emma Gilbert, Taylor-Ning, and Graham won the 200 free, and Sierra Rose Thompson, Gilbert, Mia Brown, and Murray won the 400 free relay. Megan Gardner and Bryn Graham won both of their individual events. Natalie Murray, Kay Taylor-Ning, Emma Gilbert, and won each of their individual events. Boys varsity had strong showings in the 200 medley and the 200 free relays. Nikolai Cabrillo, Cooper Castello, William Robinson, and Bennett Sullivan earned a CIF qualifying time in the medley, while Castello, Robinson, Cabrillo, and Andrew Klein Fernandez won in the 200 freestyle relay. Senior Johnny Bish won 200 and 500 freestyle, while Cabrillo, Castello, Sullivan, and Robinson won each of their individual events. There's another meet on Friday against Oxnard High School away. Now here's Jude Cotty with Cooper and Bryn.
Thank you so very much, Aiden. Bryn, you and 3 other swimmers won the 200 medley, 200 free relay, and all of your individual events. Obviously, huge achievements. Tell me about your preparation for yesterday's meet.
So we were just cooling down from Mount Sac, where we got a lot of time to spend some team bonding together, where we just bonded, and then it helped a lot for this upcoming meet. And
yeah, and what's your biggest goal going to the next meet?
Just continue to work hard, go fast, spend more time together, have fun as a team.
Thanks, Bryn. And Cooper, you had a CIF qualifying time, and you also won the 200 freestyle relay. What was going through your mind when you realized you had such a good time?
Obviously, I'm happy that we got a good time. I'm really pleased that our boys pulled it together. So the relays are something we've been struggling with a little bit due to lack of practice. So I'm glad, we pulled it together for the 2 free relay.
And finally, now with your record being 2-0, what's the goal going to the rest of the season?
Obviously continue to dominate, have our, all of our swimmers focus on their individuals, but then also working hard on the relays. So, our big opponent's probably going to be SM this year. So that's probably the goal, is to beat SM.
All right. Thank you, guys. And back to you.
Good luck with CIF. Switching topics, March is Kidney Disease Awareness Month. 37 million, which is 1 in every 7 Americans, have kidney disease. There are currently more than 90,000 people waiting for a kidney transplant. The kidney is the most needed organ on the transplant list. This month is a way for more information to be spread about the dangers of kidney disease.
Now here's Scotty G with this week's Counselor's Corner.
All right, good morning, DP. This is Scotty G reporting from counseling today. Just wanting to give you an update on the fact that tomorrow, Friday, is a half day, and so you're going to be done at 12:35. It is the end of term 3, so you need to make sure you get all that work in. These grades do count, and these are grades that will be transcripted. When we come back on Monday, April 3rd, you will start a brand new schedule. So as of right now, you should be receiving a schedule in your period 2 classes, showing you the classes that you were going to have and what your first period class is. You will not be receiving another schedule, so if you need to check on any updates or to review your schedule at any point, you can always check the Aries portal. But we have all next week off, so you should have a great spring break, and we're going to start with term 4 when we come back on April 3rd. Thank you guys and have a great day.
Thank you, Scotty G. Make sure to attend the Greek activities if you are interested in leadership next year. Going into term 4, schedules will not be printed on the first day of term. Schedules will be instead distributed today during period 2. Teachers, if a student is absent, please have someone return their schedule to the counseling office by 11:30 a.m. Students who have a period 2 dismissal or are TAs can find their schedules in the counseling office. Your schedule is also always available to view on Aries. Now we head back over to Aiden with your sports today.
Thank you, Aston. Boys golf tees off at Cabrillo. Girls beach volleyball plays Ventura at 3. And boys lacrosse plays rivals San Marcos at 6. Boys volleyball also plays the Royals at 6:30 away. And you guessed it, girls lacrosse also plays San Marcos, but it's on their turf at 6. So it's going to be chilly, so bring a jacket for tonight's games. That's all I have for sports today. See you around, DP.
Speaking of lacrosse, boys lacrosse is having a community fundraiser at the Drotzman in Goleta from 6 to 8 p.m. There will be live music from a local 80s band, food from Lupe's food truck, 80s music trivia, and a bake sale. Don't miss this opportunity to support our boys having fun on lacrosse.
Today's lunch is one of my favorites, orange chicken. Make sure to head over to the cafeteria to pick up your free lunch.
There will be sack lunch available in the cafeteria tomorrow after dismissal. Stop by to get some lunch before leaving school.
There are many clubs you can go to today.
Table Talk Gaming, Theater Advisory Board, Ping Pong Club, Investment Club, Ethnic Studies Now,
Christian Apologetics Club, Physics Club, Photo Club, Science Club,
and Latin Alliance Club.
Well, that's all for today, DP.
Make sure to follow our Instagram at DPNews805.
And stick around for an SDN recap made by Logan Serber. And
thanks for watching.
We're gonna do this thing called winning.
Let's go. Oh my God! Let's go!
Today, that's 5 today. That's 5 today. I got $3. Oh my God. Holy.
Oh my God. Get that,
These books that line the walls of Western books are more than words on paper. They're stories of actions and adventure that show us the best we
In those 15 years, we have won a total of 3 awards. Today we took home 5. Yeah. I'm so proud of you. It's so wonderful to see your hard work celebrated. There are other things, award or not. Wow, what an amazing convention. Thank you for putting your heart and soul into it.
Things don't forget, when we go back to school, there's where you prove it, right? A lot of you are inspired. Keep that energy up this year, all the way to the end. DPNews 905! We're on!
We're gonna celebrate and dance so free. One more time, let's gather. Feeling so free. We're gonna celebrate and dance so free. One more time, feeling so free. We're gonna celebrate.